Welcome. In this video I'm going to be taking a look at these Timorn wide-angle binoculars. So these were provided to me by the distributor, but they're not compensating me for this video and they're not reviewing it before I post it. If you find this video helpful and you want to purchase some of these, I'll put a link to them in the description, and if you use that link it helps me out a little bit and doesn't cost anything extra. So in the back it has a product listing. It comes with binoculars, dust protected bag, phone adapter, tabletop tripod, tripod adapter, cleaning cloth, strap, and manual. So let's get these open. So here we have the manual. Let's take a quick look at it. This lists the different parts of the binoculars. This talks about how to use it. So it has adjustable eye cups, and it will demonstrate these features on the binoculars. Adjust the interpupillary distance. So that's the distance between your pupils on your eyes. And we have a center focus adjustment. Has a diopter adjustment. You'll use the main focus for your left eye, then close your left eye, and adjust the diopter for the right eye. So you can use the center focus and the diopter focus in combination to focus for both eyes. Comes with a neck strap. This talks about maintenance, talks about the tripod, setting up the camera. Okay, so here's the small tripod. Now this is a tabletop tripod, but this is a 1/4 thread, so you could use this with a traditional tripod also. And here's the phone mount. So these come out like this, and you mount your phone in here. This would be spring loaded. And this is the binocular tripod mount. So let's pull these out. So it has a shoulder strap in the bag here. We have a desiccant and a cleaning cloth. And here are the binoculars. So we have lens covers, and these are attached to these loops so you don't lose them. Now the eyepiece covers are loose, but when you put the neck strap on, you'll fish it through here, so it'll be hanging off that strap. So these are the eyepiece adjustments. So you can turn these, is it maybe 90 degrees or so? I don't know if it's exactly, but those will expand out. So if you're wearing glasses, you might want them in. If not, you might want them out. And we have the center focus here and the diopter. There's little holds for your fingers here. It feels nice. And this is a slightly rubberized grip. So to change the center distance of the pupils, you bend them like this. Let's get the neck strap out. So I'm going to have the buckle on the outside. I'm going to pass it through this here. Now this is the side that did not have the cover. And I'll slide the buckle down. And I'm going to pass the strap through to follow along itself. So I'm going to bring it up through here. And you can see it goes down through the other hole in the buckle. So I'll just pass this down through that. Like so. We see it's not twisted. And then there's this other piece that will slide over it. Like so. And we can adjust the length on that. So this strap here is slightly flexible and it's soft. So I'm going to pass that through here. Now this is twisted. So if I put that on like that, it would be twisted. So I will fix that. Slide this down. So here we have the strap installed. So we can put those covers on and that will hold in place. And then we can take it off when we're using it. So the phone mount will go over the eyepiece. It's kind of a friction fit. Like so. Then we'll take our phone, open up the camera app, and this has a thumb screw down here. We'll loosen this. And we'll mount the phone in here. When you mount it, you want to make sure it's not pressing in on the buttons. And then we will slide this up. The camera is right about here. And we will line it up. It actually is probably easier to do with the lens covers off. And we'll line it up till it's just centered about like that. Now I tightened it a little bit and I can still move it. So now I'll focus in on something and then tap this and then I can take a picture. So I'm just doing a quick demo of this. We'll get more into it in a little bit. So let's check out the tripod mount. So this middle thing here looks like it's going to unscrew. Okay, then this will go in between and screw into it. Like so. Has a little indents in here even. And then this will thread in here. To move this around, we'll press in here. That reduces the friction and we can move this around like that. So we can line this up at what we're looking at. So that's our tripod mount. Okay, so I just wanted to go over the features on my bench here. Now I'm going to head outside and I'll see if I can find something to look at with these binoculars. Okay, so I'm outside at my patio table and I have the binocular set up here. So I'll start recording with my phone. So I have this mostly lined up. Now I can adjust this a little bit so I can loosen this on the back. Now this can be a little bit shaky. So I can lift it up or down. Right there seems about right. Now this is in video mode. In photo mode, you'd probably actually see the whole circle. So now I can adjust my aim. And then to focus, I'll use the focus on the binoculars, and I'm using the left side lens. I don't even have the cap off the right side. So this is acting as a monocular. And I can adjust the focus here. Now you may also want to focus on your phone itself. So we can tap that and allow our phone to focus. So this is at 1x. Now this camera also has a 2x optical zoom, so I can zoom in on that. So there we're at 2x zoom, and that looks very, very clear. So now I'll just wait for a bird to come by. It is quite windy right now, so it is blowing this around a lot. Now I'm seeing a bird at our other feeder, so I'll try and adjust this here. So here we have some nice clear video from the binoculars. Now I just wanted to do this for demonstration. I captured some other shots when I was camping last weekend, so let's cut to those now. Okay, so here are some pictures I took at a park while camping. So this is taken with my iPhone's camera. This next picture is taken with binoculars with just 1x zoom. And this picture is taken with 2x zoom. So you can see the difference there between the phone's camera, 1x and 2x zoom using the binoculars. So this is just a little bird on the ground, and unfortunately I didn't have my tripod with me when I was taking these shots, so they're a little shaky. And here we have some turtles. This is with my phone's camera, and I actually put the binoculars up here, and I have to find it. I'll cut ahead here. So here's the turtle at 2x zoom through the binoculars, and I took it back to 1x. Here's 2 again. And here I zoomed in with the digital zoom on my camera. Now here's a goose. This is through the binoculars with 2x zoom on my camera. And here's 1x zoom. And here's with just my phone's camera. This is just a little shot of the fire. I was probably sitting a few feet away. And this is a bird that was flying overhead. And I'm not great at tracking this until towards the end. I get a little bit better. And I think with practice, you could actually do a pretty good job of shooting birds with these binoculars with a camera. As you can see here, I'm doing okay, but not perfect. So those are the Timorn wide-angle binoculars. So I had a lot of fun using these on my weekend camping trip. I found them very easy to use. I don't really like using glasses with my binoculars, so I could leave the cups in and use my glasses, but I pulled them out. And then I just focused in with my left eye and then focused in with my right eye using the diopter adjustment. So that allowed me to focus in with the binoculars without wearing my glasses. Now I don't know if that will work for everyone, and if you do have to have your glasses, you can just turn these in. So these work well just as binoculars, but it took it to another level with the phone mount. I found this worked quite well. This is really just kind of friction fit on here, but it fit pretty tight and it held on pretty securely. I was walking through a field and I had this on here and it was holding. So when I saw an animal, I could easily lift it up and start recording. So it does come with this little tripod. And that could be good for like a table use, but this would also work well for attaching a full-size tripod, maybe at a bird blind or something. And then you can record the bird's hands-free and not be touching it and wiggling your video or your photography. But with the wide lens on this, I found it relatively easy to find the subject I was trying to record. For instance, the bird in the sky, it can be hard to track that kind of things with a narrow lens, but I found it relatively easy with this. And with more practice, I think I could take even better video. So that's all I'm going to cover in this video. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. If you like this video, please click like. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd appreciate if you could do that. And thanks for watching. Until next time, goodbye.